So recently, the Roblox animation YouTuber Kamguyza, with over 2 million subscribers, has found himself in a lot of drama regarding his problematic past content involving inappropriate and suggestive Roblox content catered towards children. However, today in this video, I instead want to focus on his extremely disgusting behavior towards minors, while he himself was an adult, in which absolutely needs to be called out. Keep in mind, he has not addressed these claims publicly in his initial response. So today we will bring light to this entire situation in detail, so let's get into it. Now, the first incident which I want to direct all of your attention to happened on the 7th of November 2024 inside Kamguyza's Discord server with a user named David, notifying everyone that he was 13 years of age. This was followed by users asking how old Kamguyza was, with him clarifying that he was 20 years of age himself, meaning as of this year, 2025, he will be turning 21 as he was born in 2004. Now, quickly, the conversation turned suggestive, with the topic of femboys being brought up, to which Kamguyza posts a suggestive Roblox gif showing a character with cheeks. Now, the 13-year-old responds with, "One more gyat gif so I can draw you as a femboy." Kamguyza, being 20, decides to play into this 13-year-old's fetish by posting a gif in reply to them, to which the 13-year-old says, "Not this, biggest gyat," to which Kamguyza posts a suggestive gif of his Roblox character jiggling its ass. Now, not only is this problematic because he's engaging in inappropriate behavior with a 13-year-old, someone who is 7 years younger than himself, but also the fact that he posted inappropriate content to them after the 13-year-old made his age publicly known minutes before. And even another user named Kero, who saw the gif, made his age known specifically to Kamguyza, with them being 15. But this didn't dissuade him from posting the content regardless. Keep in mind too, Kamguyza has posted this gif publicly in his Discord server beforehand in October 2024 as well. Now, what was even more problematic was the fact that in late October of last year, Kamguyza had also sent an example of real-life content in his Discord server, showing actual male genitals and scissors, for what seems to be for shock value purposes. Now, despite Kamguyza being 20 years old at the time, he saw no real problem with posting this apparently. A user who was in his general chat was even calling him out for posting the image, telling him that there were kids present in his Discord server, to which Kamguyza completely ignored them and proceeded to not delete the image whatsoever. Kamguyza had also posted the exact same image again on November the 8th, 2024, causing many people in his general chat to freak out. Now, this time, Kamguyza deleted the image relatively fast. However, when confronted on it as of recently, he does admit that he did post content, once again exposing more children to inappropriate content while he himself was an adult and knew better. Now, another very concerning situation has to do with the user Kero again, who we mentioned earlier, who is 15 years of age, and the David user who is 13. Now, this Kero person was being extremely in regards to Kamguyza and wasn't banned for it, with David also acting inappropriately too, making very weird comments in the general chat. This resulted in Kamguyza posting a cropped gif of star Dreamy Ball in his Discord server, which he knew might presided in, and there was absolutely no reason for why he needed to post this. What followed was David and Kero stating that they are freaky right now, and keep in mind, Kamguyza did nothing to stop these users from acting inappropriate in general chat. In fact, he actually let them continue and also stoked the flames of degeneracy himself, being complicit in it. What followed was Kamguyza posting apparently a suggestive gif of in his Discord server to users in which he knew were present in it who were 13 and 15, while he himself was 20, and Kamguyza literally admits that he posted this gif too. This caused people to jokingly act surprised after Kamguyza quickly deleted it, with the 15-year-old Kero stating that he saved the gif, to which Kamguyza replied with LOL, and Kero even thanks Kamguyza for sending the gif to begin with. Kamguyza continues to jokingly interact with users after having posted suggestive content to in which he knew the age of, and Kero once again makes a comment about the fact of the boy in the gif that Cam had just sent. But this is where it takes an even darker turn. Kero, right after this situation, brags about having an 18+ GIF collection with content in it, to which he should have been moderated and punished for even stating in the server present in it, but Kamguyza instead sits back and stands by and lets these topics continue to be openly discussed. Now, the 13-year-old user named David actually comes in to ask if he could see the content, to which Kamguyza even posts a meme laughing at this situation. Other users in the server as well decide to join in, and eventually David comes back to the general chat after a few minutes to announce how the content was after he supposedly had got sent the content by Kero, to which Kamguyza posts a meme about in response. So not only did Kamguyza know that these people were minors because they made their age abundantly clear to him, but regardless, he sent inappropriate content to them while being an adult, and he also allowed them to share content to each other in private and used his Discord server to facilitate these types of conversations, and somehow he managed to get away with all of this behavior up until now. Actually, if you look at his server members are just allowed to post and make extremely degenerative comments with one another, and basically are allowed to do it with no repercussions whatsoever. He didn't once address this on his community post response, and instead all he does is sympathy bait on his YouTube channel, claiming that everyone hates him, and his bio on his Discord server even reads, "They just don't want me to be a good person." Like, my brother in Christ, stop with the card. You openly send inappropriate content to children while being a grown adult yourself, and you clearly haven't changed your past behavior, even literally the day I'm writing this script, and you've offered to show and posted the WJ meme to a 14-year-old while you are 20. There is absolutely no doubt that minors were being exposed to Kamguyza's inappropriate content in which he was posting, and Cam was openly complicit in the degeneracy that took place inside his Discord server. He continued to post more suggestive Roblox gifs in which Kero, the 15-year-old, engaged with, and in regards to the suggestive meme he made with his Roblox character being naked when he had posted it in October 2024, as discussed earlier, a user who responded to the image was 15 years of age, while Kamguyza was 20, and as I'm showing right now, there is crystal clear proof that the account was ran by the actual Kamguyza. This wasn't AI, this isn't fake, it's literally him. It happened in his own Discord server. Now, another situation I want to bring up is how he sent the same suggestive Roblox content of his Roblox character to a 16-year-old girl to which he literally knew the age of because she told him. Now, people try to brush this off as some sort of joke, despite the fact it literally doesn't change anything whatsoever. It's evidently extremely weird, and clearly the girl was made uncomfortable from the fact that this grown adult just posted inappropriate content to her completely out the blue and found it perfectly fine to do that. Now, in response, Kamguyza does admit faults, which is commendable, and the girl has even forgiven him, but his apology means nothing. He states he didn't understand the consequences, and he apologizes for going overboard, but literally only a couple hours after this accountability statement was made, and he posts an meme to a 14-year-old when he was 20, as we discussed earlier. Once again, being extremely irresponsible and showing that there is a pattern of this behavior which he has literally just reverted to in the space of only a few hours. The fact that his fans tried to excuse and belittle the situation as quote-unquote jokes only serves to pave the way for malicious users to continue pushing boundaries on what should be allowed and what should be accepted. Kamguyza acted extremely gross and irresponsible around children and needs to be called out for it because it is a concerning pattern. Kamguyza has even openly posted an suggestive Roblox image to his branded Twitter account, in which is literally linked to his Roblox profile, and even after being called out for it by Guamgo, he has still not deleted or removed the image whatsoever, despite following him. Now, I did in fact decide to try and reach out to Kamguyza before I made this video to get his side of the story, but in a very mature fashion, he decided to silently leave the group chat along with his moderator while providing no explanation whatsoever. In another instance too, in a separate group chat, he also left it. Now, to some degree, I see why Kamguyza immaturely dodged speaking to me, because in other instances of him being confronted, he doesn't do a very good job at defending himself. For example, when being confronted by the YouTuber Guamgo, to which he is asked serious questions regarding his past content, Kamguyza responded with memes, not taking the situation seriously at all, and even stating in one instance that, oh, he was just silly. I find it really hard to assume that only a week ago he wasn't taking the situation seriously at all, but now we're meant to believe that his community post response was completely and entirely honest. The fact that he was also saying Guamgo's first name and birthday in private to him too was just a flagrant example Kamguyza trying to intimidate him and make him feel vulnerable. He even admits himself that it was wrong for him to have threatened Guamgo. And I feel like I have to say this in almost every video now, but the "it's in a past" excuse that he and his fans make doesn't invalidate literally anything, especially when to this day, up until his damage control response, he consistently made memes and jokes at his degenerative past, not taking accountability for literally anything and looking back at it with rose-tinted glasses, only up until he got called out, to which he now posts sympathy-based shorts to try and gain the respect of his easily impressionable and young fans, which eat this all up. No, Kamguyza, we do not hate you. We are just simply criticizing you for your past degenerative content in which many minds actively consumed. Now, during the creation of content on Kamguyza's channel from 2021 to 2023, he would have been 17 to 19 years of age, so essentially there is literally zero real excuse for that behavior. He was approaching adulthood regardless, and was creating degenerative videos on the platform in which children actively watched. Now, something that is commonly referenced on Kamguyza's channel is the pizza incident, to which is a reasonably suggestive Roblox video that he made. Kamguyza makes it no secret himself as well. However, something that is very telling in regards to the age demographic that watches his content is the fact that archived videos of this pizza incident short show that kids primarily watched it. The person who was recording the pizza incident video on Kamguyza's channel was an obvious child because you could see his face in the reflection of the screen, proving that the main consumers of said content were people. Many people won't even argue with that. Lots of people know. In DMs with Kamguyza and Potema as well, after Potema caught wind that Ruben Sim would consult Kamguyza regarding all of his problematic content, Potema rushed to him and stated that he was on thin ice and that he could be ratted out. Potema stated that he didn't care about Kamguyza's past degenerative behavior, but stressed to him that others would, alluding to the fact that he should perhaps start hiding and deleting evidence. Kamguyza goes on to state that he doesn't care what Ruben Sim does because, quote-unquote, they all act like heroes, but deep down people curse them. And once Ruben Sim did indeed consult Kamguyza in private, Kamguyza was seen not taking the situation nearly as serious as he should have. He even went on in his response on his community post to state that the reason for why he didn't remove the videos that Ruben Sim told him to was because it was getting him money and views. So there we have it. Sure, he was honest, but he made his intentions very known to everyone if you could actually read. He created this degenerative content knowing it was bad, but he did it nevertheless so he could get money and views from it all, and he makes that no secret. Kamguyza's history is riddled in bad associations. He was friends with Potema, he made videos on who is infamous for creating horrific art of and Kamguyza even made videos with the Roblox Poppy inside of them. One look at his Roblox profile too, and you're able to distinguish the fact that he is friends with users who are evidently accounts, and he even admits in his response that a friend of his was heavily associated in communities, but of course feigns ignorance, claiming that he never knew this, because it is in his best interest to act like he didn't know about it. Now, as a conclusion for this video, Kamguyza ought to make a more comprehensive response, perhaps a video in response to this entire situation, and address everything, rather than some rushed response that only addresses the less severe claims. Also, the defense that it was years ago does not hold up, because the majority of claims that I have levied at the start of this video were only from a few months ago, so there is virtually no excuse here. Anyone who attempts to defend the behavior as quote-unquote jokes is self-reporting majorly, because there is nothing that can be said to play down how bad Kamguyza's behavior is here. Also, hopefully people can understand that I did try and reach out to Kamguyza, but instead he aired me and threw shade at me behind closed doors. I tried to consult Kamguyza, but instead he plays this all off as some elaborate joke. So he made his bed and now he must lie in it. And just for anyone who even thinks about using the excuse, oh, it's fake, oh, it's AI. No, it literally isn't. I'm showing you proof right now that it is literally his account on his own Discord server. It's rolled, it has the links, it's got his tag, and he doesn't deny it himself. It's literally him. But anyway, for clarification, as this video ends, this video is not intended for hate, harassment, or cyberbullying whatsoever. This video is instead intended for educational and informative purposes only, going over the entire situation as a whole in a documentary-style context. I'd also like to clarify that this video is intended for more mature audiences as well, as more mature themes are actively being discussed, so viewer discretion is of course advised. All necessary content has been sufficiently blurred, and this video complies with all of YouTube's community guidelines, including the YouTube Child Safety Guidelines. And with that all being said, thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and comment your opinions down below about this entire situation, and join my Discord server if you wish to contact me. My Discord is discord.gg/PARLO. And with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.